Hey, what is up everyone? It's Rinku and it's August 30th. You know what that means. It's the weekly patch notes. So today we have two major updates. Now I did not think this was coming so soon, but you guys might have seen it coming. We have the Rift of the Barbarian, which has been renamed to the Savage Rift. That is a pretty savage name. I enjoy it. And we also have the controversial, but we have the class changes. All the class changes except for the Second Awakening. Now, I personally don't think this should have came out today, because Korea, when they were trying to balance classes in Korea, they gave them the Second Awakening the same exact day. So even if your class balancing wasn't good or was really good, your Second Awakening could have sucked or have been really good. So there was more of a balancing act going on in Korea, whereas our update, we just get this. So if you guys did get shafted by this update, I'm looking at you, Musas. I guess try to wait until Second Awakening. I know Second Awakening still sucks, but for Musa. But for all the other classes, please wait for Second Awakening. There will be even more changes with that, and that will make it a lot different. Because when Second Awakening comes out, a lot of people are going to be switching between Main Hand and Awakening, whereas some of the classes that still stay in Awakening all day, these class changes may not actually change that. But there is a lot of class changes for a lot of classes, so please look into that, into your own class. And today we're just going to go over all the regular updates for the rest of us. We also have a bunch of events, so going down the list, we have a bonus Pearl event for Pearl Box purchases. If you buy Pearls within the next week, I think it's $30, $60, or $100, you'll be given extra Pearls and some rewards. So you can find all the rewards right here. I guess let's just click it, and there we go. So if you buy $30, you'll get a value pack for 7 days. If you buy $60, you'll get an extra $20 and a value pack for 20 days and a Book of Combat for 20 days. So I'd say the $60 pack is the best deal. And then if you pay $100, you'll get everything from the previous pack, but also a Blessing of Common Sylve. So that is some interesting stuff, although I don't like how I had to literally fork this up in the next week. I'm personally poor as fuck, so I don't even know if I'll buy any. But it is really fucking cool that they give you value pack, Book of Combat, holy shit, and Common Sylve. But I don't like how it's only the next 7 days. It kind of sucks. And they will give you the item on the 13th, but the event does not end on the 13th. It ends on the 6th. So what I mean by the next week is you have to buy it within the next week, and then 2 weeks from now, they will give you the reward. So don't get that confused. But it is cool for people that would buy pearls anyways. They also have discount coupons, so when you're buying these pearls, they'll give you 20% off outfit, 20% off weight, and 20% off inventory. That's interesting. I'm assuming you get all three, but yeah, they're just trying to make you spend money. Don't worry about it too much if you don't have any money or you don't want to buy pearls. They do this all the time just to make you spend more money, so it'll come back. Now, something that we actually have that is really cool, the Savage Rift completion bonus. Now, the Savage Rift is a permanent feature, I believe, just like Red Battlefield, where you can queue in. I think there's going to be more description of that down below, but they have an event for completing it. So this event will not last forever, but the Savage Rift should last forever. So the bonus is you have to complete the entire Savage Rift without like quitting, complete 1 through 25 waves, which I'm pretty sure is all the waves, and then you will get the reward on the 27th. So you have until the 20th to complete this, and then you get the reward a week later. Now if we look at the rewards for completing the Savage Rift, it's actually pretty good, and you also get rewards even if you don't complete it all the way. So depending on how many waves you get, it depends on what you get. You also get a title. It shouldn't be that hard to complete all 25 waves, and I'll also be doing this quite frequently on my live stream, so that should be pretty easy, especially if you just tag along with me. But there is a lot of good rewards, so no matter what, you get GM's Lucky Box. It looks like, I believe you'd get all the rewards if you do everything, so that's 5 boxes, a lot of stones, a lot of shards, and at the very end you get an Advice of Valks and an intermediate accessory box. So pretty good rewards altogether. Now I'm definitely going to be doing that. I hope you guys do. Savage Rift is going to be crazy awesome. The first instanced PvE content BDO has ever to offer, and it's actually in our game. That's crazy. Now, some other events, we have the Lawrence Family Coin event. I'm sure you guys all remember this. Basically, play for 60 minutes and you get 10 coins, and you can complete this up to 5 times a day. And I think, yeah, it says right here, 30 coins. So every 30 coins you get a box, and that just means free boxes every day. And lastly, I didn't even see this when I was reading the patch notes. In celebration of the Savage Rift, drop rate for black stones has been increased. Black stones, weapon and armor are increased by killing monsters. Sharp and hard are increased from gathering. The drop rate for ancient relic stones have increased from fishing. So all around, really good stuff. I wish you can get Sharps and Hearts from anything other than Gathering, but that's just how the game works. Now, I think that's most of it. We also have some Pearl Shop updates we'll look at the very end. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. This is interesting, probably useless, but the 4 and 6 set from Jurette's accessories have been changed to 3 and 5. I just thought it was interesting. I also want to say the set effects for Jurette's are literal shit. When it says plus so-and-so damage, that doesn't mean plus so-and-so AP. That means plus so-and-so damage after you've already calculated all your damage and threw all those multipliers in there. So the Jurette's accessories, just letting you guys know, the set effect, unless they've changed it, which it does not look like here, is still almost completely useless. So this literally does not matter, but it was in the patch notes, so I didn't want to point it out. Lastly, let's just go over the Savage Rift and the description that they give us. Players will be granted 30 points upon entering the Rift. The time limit for bosses from stage 5, 10, 15, and 20 will be adjusted to 5 minutes. The next stage will start if players fail to defeat the bosses within the time limit. If the boss is defeated, the next stage will start 30 seconds afterwards. So that's all they give us. 30 points upon entering the Rift. They don't tell us how many points you get during the Rift. They don't tell you how many points you get for completing the Rift. They don't tell you what you can spend the points on. As of right now, I have only read the patch notes for Korea and our patch notes, and I still have no idea what the actual words are, what the actual points are. But I'm sure we can all go in game and actually check this out. I would hope the vendor would be in there. Today on stream, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll make a video on the entire Savage Rift as it is. One thing I do want to point out though, I believe, or at least it was written somewhere, that in Korea they actually had it for every single channel, and when we knew about this was coming for our server, we were worried that it was going to be for every single channel. Well, they did actually change this. Now, I'm not sure if it's for the better or for the worse. I think every single channel would have actually been kind of good, because there is a lot of people that want to play this, and only so many people can get in. Another thing is, it was 10 members, right? You can only have 10 members into this, but recently in Korea, they revamped it. I'm pretty sure last week I even read that you could have 15 members, and that the whole place was kind of revamped. However, it looks like, again, they did not give us that version, because we can only have 10 members in the thing, and also, they changed it for our version where we can only enter the Rift on the number 2 of every server. So you can't join on Media 1, 5, 3, etc. You can only join on Media 2, Valia 2, everything 2, Calpheon 2, etc. So there's only, I think, 5 or 6 total instances that you can actually join, and as of making this, every single one was full. So yeah, even though I didn't like the idea of having every single channel in the game have this, because it would probably die out, they probably should have done that for the first week and then changed it, instead of doing the complete opposite, because right now it's completely full, exactly opposite of what we thought, because of course everyone's going to want to play the new thing. So yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I don't think we got the revamp, and I'm kind of salty about that, because we should have. It's already been completed in Korea. I'm pretty sure 15 Koreans can join, and I'm pretty sure when it came out for them, they had every single channel accessible. But I could be wrong. I'm just kind of being salty now, and that is it for the patch notes. So let's go look at the cash shop and call it a day. So for hot and new, there is some furniture, but I mainly want to look at these sets. So we got the Onyx Jaguar set for the Berserker, for the Warrior, for the Musa, don't worry I didn't skip him, for the Wizard, for the Ninja, and then we already had, but once again, the Striker that comes with weapons and the Awakening. I just have to show this off because it looks badass every time. But all the ones above the Striker are completely new. They don't come with weapons, but the set is really awesome. And I believe this prop set is new. Don't really care about too much. I like the mirror though. I do have to say, I thought this was gonna be shit. The mirror looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. And we also have this. It's another prop set. I think that's it. I mean, there's probably more new prop sets. We also got Tears of the Wind. I don't even know what this does. Let's find out. Instantly resurrects dead or destroyed personal mount on spot. Oh, okay. So we got a free mount restoration for $2. Whoever would buy this, I don't know. Please don't waste your money on this. It's almost completely useless when you can literally restore your horse at the nearest stable for very cheap. But for those of you that absolutely needed this item, it is now out. I think that's the only thing that's actually new. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be talking about some of the stuff that's coming out in Korea this week. Tomorrow I should have a video. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Catch me on stream. I'll be trying out this Savage Rift probably all day today and in the future. And it also, okay, something that the patch notes does not say about the Savage Rift. It also gives experience and money. People in Korea were saying that if you were really geared, like let's say all 10 people were really fucking geared, I think you can make 20 mil per hour, possibly 0.2 to 0.6 experience at level 60 per hour. That's actually really fucking good rates, seeing as I get 0.3 on a normal non-double XP weekend day. An hour, 0.3 an hour. So if I can get 0.2 an hour, or even anything better than that in Savage Rift, this might actually be the way to go. I mean, you make money more than grinding, you make possibly more experience than grinding. At level 60, that's crazy to think about. However, I don't think that's the case. That's only what I've heard. So today, well, let's go test that. Alright, enough babbling, enough talking about random bullshit about possible really cool things in this patch. I told you guys everything that's hopefully important today. I guess now it's just our time to go test it out ourselves. Bye bye guys, for real. I'll see you guys next time.